From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB the Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And getting to start, Garrett Crochet. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, singing.
Center fielder,
well, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Back there. And it hits off the monster. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Digging in, Griffin Conant. And there's a ball. Lopez, the runner at second with one away. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
That misses the zone. 2-1. That one missed. Hard hit right side. Slings to first in time. Here's Josh Young.
Batting fourth, third baseman Josh Young.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Fly ball down the line. He makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Now here is Jaron Duran. Chopper to second. Sanoha over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jaron Duran.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Cool.
Alex Bregman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Casas, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Fenway
Leading
Park,
off
new
for the
inning getting
Marlins,
started.
first
Now
baseman,
batting Tristan Casas.
Casas.
Crochet back to work. And that misses. Ball one. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Cut out and miss, struck him out. One gone here.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it bangs off the monster. Throws to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll touch them all. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 2-0. One down. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Wise to just
Batting
eat that.
right,
Otherwise, you
second
risk
baseman,
throwing it
Javier
into the
Sanoja.
dugout.
Now it's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. Sat out last night's game to first, and they've got him picked off. And they put the tag on him for the out. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Bottom of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Rob Refsnyder. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, after
One
putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch misses way outside. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela. That's in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Next offering is fouled back. Refsnyder gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 2-2. Eric Wagaman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. 2 out. Now it's the DH, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one hit the knees for a strike. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
Count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
They had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Doubled in his first AB. Bounced out to short. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Griffin Conant, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. Tied up here in the early going. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Caught him looking for the K. Back now at Fenway. Set for the bottom of the third. Still stepping in for Boston. Connor Wong.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And that is out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. And the Red Sox leave one. Score remains 2-2. On to the fourth.
Leading
And
off
at the plate for Miami,
third baseman,
Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ref Snyder hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Tristan Casas. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Casas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. There's the swing and a miss. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And a swing and a miss, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here is J.D. Martinez. Doubled his first time.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
That one pushed foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Yeah, you wanna move how I move. Woo-hoo. Wanna match this vibe I got. Come on, show me what you're working with, cause I got a lot. You can try, but you never really take for me.
Ready to go for the
Leading
last half of the inning.
off for
Now
the
it's the
Red
right
Sox.
fielder, Rob
Right
Refsnyder.
fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Conine pulls that one down, and there's one down. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. First pitch misses. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Way out. Run for strike 2. That one ripped. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We've played 4. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Miami,
duel so
catcher,
far. Here's how the starters have
Alvarez.
performed up to this point. Crochet back to work. That one is upstairs.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now 3-0.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Up
Here's
next
the left
for the
fielder,
Marlins,
Connor
left
Norton.
fielder,
That
Connor
just came apart
Norton.
right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Late swing, fouled off. And that one fouled off. Ramirez on at first, nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. And
Outside, that's a ball.
just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. This one high in the air to left center. Rafaela moving under it. Squeezes it. One away. And now for the Marlins,
second
Javier
baseman,
Sanoja.
Javier
He's
Sanoja.
0 for 1. Base knock center field. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Oh, great stop to first. And they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela trying to track this one down. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins back here in Boston. And now Eric Wagaman. Slap the other way, foul.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Wong stands in now and watches strike 1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back in Boston, all set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In the air, right field. Ref Snyder sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. Hit in the air, right field. And that is that. So they go quiet. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Jarren Duran. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. Norby brings it in. And there's one down. And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. First offering, and it just misses. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. One gone, runner at first. Alex Bregman will hit next. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
And a count 1-2.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Gonzalez into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. And he gets Bregman. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Rob Ref Snyder up next for the Red Sox.
Rob Snyder.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
In the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brennan Bernardino.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Martinez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Activity in the bullpen. Austin Adams up and loosening in the pen. Wynn also getting ready. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Ramirez, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground to first. And foul ball. That's down and in. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Three balls, two strikes.
Good plate appearance there.
Take your base.
Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Go ahead run on base. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Off balance speed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. In the air, out towards left center. Duran makes the play, and that'll do it. So no run. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yennier Cano.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Cano, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Hit in the air, left field. Norby makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Austin Adams will take over here.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
55. Austin
And fouled
Adams.
off. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. 1 for 3.
Otto Lopez.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fan.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Young swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gregory Soto.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Oh, that's it.
Fought off foul. On the ground, Lopez. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Duran up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
1, no strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Fouled off left side. One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see pitching change in this spot. Gregory Soto won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bregman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that's outside. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some.
Whips it to Casas. They limit the damage here. Red Sox with an RBI double. Last
now pitching for
back
the Red
now,
Sox.
and on the mound, the closer, Greg Weissert.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Whoa, that's down.
And downstairs. Got him swinging. He's 2 outs away. Martinez now at the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Rafaela under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. At the plate, Agustin Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. The Marlins down to their final strike. Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.